video again, and the purpose of this video is to tell you why I am still confidently selling gold. And the first thing that I notice is that there is a liquidity sweep, and we all know that it is the liquidity sweep, and this indecision candle, indecision candle paralyzed this big move down, and we cannot call this the point of liquidity sweep and what started mapping our other block from this zone. No, we are not going to call this our engagement because it didn't break structure. It just cleared the liquidity and started running down. So it is telling us that it may run down here, it may run down to any side. That is, we are looking for where it is going to get its own momentum. And why do I still believe that it is still going to sell more? Is that it didn't clear this liquidity. I didn't mean it clear or break somewhere right here. It is low. We believe that there is an upward move already because it is liquidity that always parallel a upward movement. So this is a price action, and we need to understand what is currently happening on the chart very well before we make our decision. So the next thing that made me believe that it is still going to move down is from this base, our fair value gap. This is our fair value gap. And one thing, what do we notice here? What do we notice? So this is our fair value gap, and there is some now there is possibility that the market still turn around and clear and clear the inducements right here. There is possibility. Yes, there is possibility that the market comes around and clear the liquidity right here. And why do I believe that? I believe that because this leg hasn't reach the encroachment, reach our encroachment. That is, it still has a little bit gap to our encroachment. And one thing is that it may likely get there. And why are we not going to expect it to get there? And that's because of a break of structure. A break of structure for this site. Once there is a break of structure, we don't expect it to get here anymore because there were a lot of confirmation already to sell. But if it didn't break structure and start moving upward, and starts moving up, that is, can't just below here and start moving up, we know that okay, this guy is chasing these encroachments. So that's just that about why it may still move up a little bit. So now, once it breaks the structure here, we believe that we are selling rather, I'm sorry. So let's get down to our 1 hour time frame to get everything clearer. But before that, let's get back to the 4 hour charts. I want to show us something. One thing as well that made us to believe that it is going to get here is because of this liquidity sweep. There is a good liquidity sweep in our points of interest. So let's get down a little bit to the hourly chart. This is the 1 hour time frame. And yes, what do we notice? We find out that there is a fair value gap right here. There is a fair value gap. A fair value gap. Let's just delete this. We have a fair value gap right here. And what the market would punch down. Let's check. The market punched down. After it punched down, yes, this becomes our premium zone and discount zone. Hopefully the market rallied up into this premium zone, and we waited if it is what's going to clear liquidity for this encroachment, but it didn't. It didn't, because we don't know if it is going to do that yet until it brought brick structure right here. This structure, until it breaks this, that's when we are looking for sales. You need to be patient. Yes, a lot of patience is needed if you don't want to be kicked or out of the market anyhow. So now the break of it, not a clear of liquidity now. The break of it, we it made us to believe that we are looking for sales. But if it clear it, we believe that it is coming for here and clearing this high liquidity before going down. So we may possibly target a lot of places. Oh yeah, they can the first area of of the profit is this place first, and based on price markets move, this is another area of interest. Yes, this is another area of interest. So it might consolidate a lot. It might, but we know good. Good is our friend. It's a nice guy. It's what move up, move down a little bit faster than most other peers. So after that, we are just going to wait for this break. After the break, retest and what boom, we are looking for sell. So here as well, it is already in another block. It is in another block. And let's check the what if it's got to the 50% of the other block. Yes, it's got there. And what let's tell what you can see here. It's got there. It's got into this other block, and this is the 50%. After the 50%, let's check what's happened on our 15-minute chart. Yes, this is it. Let's clear this breakout structure. This is the liquidity sweep, right? So this is the 50%. This is the 50% after the markets got there. It's also what retraced back. Retraced back to the what 50%. Yes, I think it's retraced. Let me check. Yes, from here, from this low, from this low. Don't forget how we choose our other block. No, this low to this low. So it's it is there 50% and what you are looking for a break. After the break, I will update you guys. So stay tuned. Thank you for now. Hello guys, welcome to this channel again. And yes, we did it again since last week. I predicted this move last week, and yes, it is very amazing. And I explained why I predicted, like why I confidently sell good, why most of you are looking for buys. Yes, you are looking for buy, and you were stopped out. Why is it that number? Yes, there's another block here. Let me just open. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Wait, here the stop loss. So people also choose the other block right here, and what do you see? It eat a stop loss, but why I'm eating my own TP. So now I just want to give a quick recap of why I why I consider this trade, why I consider it as a sell for this week. So now I said that there is a break of structure here. We have an inducement here. We had an inducement here, and it cleared liquidity. Why we this one as well, this particular zone is not an inducement, so we don't expect this one to even hold. We are expecting this one to break further. Likewise, this one to break further, because it is a liquidity sweep. We don't know where it is going to turn around. It might be running down until it gives us a what? A bullish signal. We are not looking for buys on good until it gives us a bullish signal, because there is a liquidity sweep. That is, it is going to seek the rest of liquidity in this market. So this is our 4 hourly charts, and there is something I explained here. I explained something here that that this place is a weak low that we expect the market to clear. We expect the market to clear this weak low, because I didn't the market clear this low and clear this low before rallying up, I won't even dare to look for a sell. But the market didn't clear this low, number one. It makes it that, okay, the market is still coming for this place. It is just an retracement. I made mention of liquidity. That is, liquidity is the what? Horsepower that engineers a run. That is this kind of rally. It is liquidity that powers it. And the type of liquidity that I was referring to is here. We find out that, wait, from here, from this place to this, from this eye, let me use my Fibonacci now. From this eye to this low, we find out that everything here is our discount zone, and everything here is the space here is our what? Premium zone. So when the market goes to the premium zone, believing that this is a weak low that it is going to clear. So when the market got to our premium zone, and we had an order block here on our lower time frame, there's another block, and here this is the LPG that we followed. So the market would clear this low, it cleared this high, and what? You can see how it cleared it. It is the clearing is not just clearing, that is clearing significantly. And the way it was choppy right here, it is telling us that the buy momentum is getting lower and lower. You can see the momentum, you can see the body candle getting lower and lower, smaller and smaller. Yes, when it got here, I was like, yes, let's get down to the lower time frame. That is, let's check the 1 hourly charts. What do we notice here? Yes, yes. This is the other block how I believed in. I believed in this other block that is for our premium zone. And because let's just see this. this other block has an imbalance that needs to be filled, and it was filled, and it creates series of highs low, higher high, and yeah, this was where I was looking for an entry. That is when it cleared this liquidity on our 4-hour time frame, and it cleared the liquidity. I was expecting it to break this place before it. I used the other block that is here. I wanted to use this other block before, but when the market didn't clear this low before it retraced, that is a little bit, this low, it didn't clear like break it. So I didn't consider it anymore. I didn't consider to take trade from here anymore. But when it was break significantly, wow, this is a big add-on for me. And what the market retraced into my what, into the other block that I choose here, and the 50% of it, it was like exactly the 50% of what I chose. It was 50%, and it was very massive. I will add a screenshot as well. Yeah, you can see it just tapped in, and what, it begins to rally down. It begins to what, rally down. It begins to rally down. When it came here, I was thinking of like concluding that the market is what's going to start finding a momentum upward here. But the way it's closed, the way the market closed here convinced me that this market is going to sell further to this place. I said that in this chat, I said earlier that um we are going to follow what the market is doing. We are not going to give it what is going to do. That is, we will follow the trend. We will follow what the market is doing. We will respond to how it is doing. So we are not just like chasing what the market is doing now. We are what, going to do what it is doing, because it can it can fuck us up. It can do a lot of things that we don't expect. So that's why we need to what, stay patient and what, follow the market. So it started off on this place, that is on 25 October to here. Wait, I started here 25 20, no, so no. Sorry. This is from 24 to 25. Just a day. It's just a day. We don't know what is going to happen. We can see here. It is very, very likely for the market to keep pushing down when the break of structure there is very. Let's just see. Let's just see. If the market break this structure in a big momentum, I won't consider a buy yet. But if it clears liquidity, you are looking for a buy. So this is the reason why I choose to sell on gold. I confidently sell on gold. Yes, I confidently. Because you need to learn this. You need to learn. Learning comes from experience. And experience comes from what? Doing, practicing, seeing, and seeing. Let's check the pips. The pips range. On this space to this space. Yeah. Can you see it? That's massive. 190 pips. 190 pips is not a joke. So, and our risk to reward is 17. 17. You can see the market is breaking. It is breaking, but we won't consider anything yet until what, it closes. So this is the end of the story. So follow for more. You don't need to keep following freaks that take losses back to back. That is that they don't even have the understanding of what the market is doing. So follow for more content like this. I actually predicted some re-entry right here, other block, other block. There are some other block here that I predicted, but I didn't consider those. This was my
this was like focus. You can see what this candle is doing already. So just stay patiently. Find an entry into if it breaks well, if it breaks in a big candle like this, just like this, something like this. If it breaks like this, see this as your inducement and look for an order block here. Simple. Simple as that. Just ABC. Simple as ABC. So have a great day. Follow my channel for more content like this. You might not see me again. Have a nice day.